Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I have great pleasure in welcoming you to the 109th Annual General Meeting of your company. In view of the need for social distancing due to the prevailing extraordinary circumstances, this AGM is being held through electronic mode in conformity with the regulatory provisions and the circulars issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, Government of India. I have been advised by the Company Secretary that the requisite quorum is present. I therefore declare the meeting open. I would like to advise that the company has taken necessary steps to ensure that the members are able to attend and vote at the AGM in a seamless manner. I'd like to first introduce my colleagues on the board who are attending this meeting from various locations. I will start in alphabetical order with Mr. Nakul Anand. Mr. Anand is a whole-time director of your company attending this meeting from New Delhi. Next is Mr. Sheel Bhadra Banerjee, an independent director and chairman of the Nomination and Compensation Committee attending the meeting from Faridabad. Mr. Hemant Bhargav, a non-executive director, is attending the meeting from Mumbai. Mr. Arun Duggal is an independent director of your company attending the meeting from Kasauli. Next is Mr. Atul Jairath, who is a non-executive director of your company attending this meeting from New Delhi. Mr. Sunil Bihari Mathur, an independent director and chairman of the audit committee, is also attending from New Delhi. Next to him is Mr. Anand Naik, who is an independent director and chairman of the Security Holders Relationship Committee attending the meeting from Bangalore. Mrs. Nirupama Roy is an independent director, is attending the meeting from Bangalore. Next is Mr. Ajit Seth, who is attending from New Delhi and is an independent director of your company. Mrs. Meera Shankar, also an independent director, is attending the meeting from New Delhi. Mr. David Simpson, a non-executive director of your company, is attending this meeting from New Hampshire, USA. Next is Mr. Sumant Bhargavan, a whole-time director of your company, attending from Kolkata. Lastly, Mr. Rajiv Tandon, a whole-time director and chief financial officer of your company, is also attending from Kolkata. Mr. Rajendra Kumar Singhi, company secretary, is attending the meeting from Kolkata. I, on your behalf, welcome Mr. Atul Jairath, Mr. Anand Naik, Mr. Ajit Seth, for their first annual general meeting as directors of your company. I would like to also mention that since the last AGM, Mr. Habib Rahman completed his term as an independent director of your company on 14th September 2019. Further, Mr. John Pulanthanam stepped down from the board of your company with effect from 23rd December 2019. I take this opportunity to acknowledge their valuable contribution to the company. Authorized representatives of Messrs. SRBC and Company LLP, statutory auditors, and Messrs. Vinod Kothari and Company, secretarial auditor of the company, are also attending the meeting from Mumbai and Kolkata respectively. The register of directors and key managerial personnel and their shareholding, the register of contracts and arrangements, and the certificate from statutory auditors in respect of the company's employee stock option schemes as required are available for inspection on the NSDL e-voting website. As is customary, I will now present my annual address on the theme ITC, Agility in Adversity, Synergy in Diversity, Compassionate in Crisis. The untamed spread of the COVID-19 virus over the last few months has caused unimaginable crises across the globe. Never before in recent history have we encountered a challenge of this dimension that has so profoundly impacted every human on this planet. Today, I would like to first express our deepest gratitude and respect for the country's doctors and healthcare workers who have endured immense hardship to fight such a formidable battle. We would like to convey our sincerest appreciation to the thousands in government, army, administration, police, and many others across the country who have toiled relentlessly to fight many a battle amidst extremely difficult circumstances. The governments at the center and states have responded with speed and laudable resolve to provide extensive support to the distressed. We join the nation in expressing our deepest appreciation for the unparalleled service to the country. Black swan events like this pandemic bring in their wake crises of unprecedented proportions, as also opportunities like never before. An opportunity to reimagine the future and rewire thought, strategy, and action to build a path to a safer, healthier, and secure tomorrow. Such disruptive events not only test resilience and adaptive capacity, but can also unleash forces of innovation and creativity to shape a more sustainable and inclusive future. There is no doubt that the task ahead will be daunting. Though the Indian economy will face multi-dimensional challenges in the short term, it is certainly reassuring that your country remains one of the major economies in the world with huge potential. This strength of conviction and hope in the country's future is also premised in the laudable manner that India fought back. The government, led by the vision of the Honorable Prime Minister, played an admirable role in dealing with the health crisis, extending support to the vulnerable, and in announcing the rupees 20 lakh crore special package. The wide-ranging reforms, accelerated infrastructure development, and policy interventions to shape competitive Make in India supply chains will augur well for the economy and is expected to spur growth over time. The transformative reforms announced in the agriculture sector have also been path-breaking. They hold the promise to foster a new era of growth for farmers and rural India that comprise nearly half of the country's workforce, besides triggering a virtuous cycle of consumption, investment, and employment. It is today even more imperative that business and industry, as large economic organs of society, act with compassion and embed societal value creation and particularly livelihood generation in their strategies to rebuild the future. At IT, that is indeed the spirit which has guided our philosophy of responsible competitiveness embodied in our credo of nation first, sab saath bade. Your company has over the years built a formidable portfolio of synergistic businesses, enterprise assets that have lent invaluable strength during this crisis. Before I dwell on these aspects, I would like to first present an overview of your company's triple bottom line performance in the year gone by. Gross revenue and PBT before exceptional items for financial year 20 stood at rupees 46,300 crores and 19,300 crores respectively. Whilst PBT before exceptional items grew by 9.6% in the first 9 months of FY20, subsequent disruptions in operations due to the pandemic weighed on fourth quarter performance, resulting in a full year growth of 4.6%. Profit after tax grew at a faster clip of 21.4% to over 15,000 crores. Non-cigarette segment revenue rose to rupees 31,000 crores during the year, accounting for nearly 60% of ITC's total segment revenue. Your company's world-class FMCG brands clocked an annual consumer spend of over rupees 19,700 crores in aggregate during the year. Comparable revenue grew ahead of industry amidst subdued demand conditions, while profitability improved significantly. Segment EBITDA recorded a robust growth of 33% during the year. Such performance was powered by enhanced scale and availability, product mix enrichment, impactful communication, reduced distance to market, and other strategic cost management initiatives. Moreover, such growth has been achieved despite the gestation costs of new products, categories, and manufacturing facilities, as well as sustained investments in brand building. The recent acquisition of Sunrise Foods Private Limited, which was completed during the lockdown, even in a work-from-home state, will further add vibrancy to your company's portfolio. The cigarette business consolidated its market standing through continued focus on delivering world-class products along with best-in-class execution. However, persistent weakness in demand environment, disruptions in March 2020 due to the nationwide lockdowns, and growth in illicit cigarette trade impacted performance. In the first 11 months of the year, the hotels business delivered strong performance, with the new iconic properties gaining excellent response before the debacle crippled the hospitality sector. The business is responding swiftly to mitigate the significant near-term challenges and has launched the WeAssure program designed in collaboration with medical professionals and disinfection experts to reinforce best-in-class hygiene and safety standards at ITC properties. Your company will continue to pursue the asset-right growth strategy, sweating existing assets and examine alternative structures for enhanced value creation. The paperboards, paper and packaging segment delivered a competitively superior performance with product and process innovation amidst in end-user industries. The agribusiness segment witnessed appreciable growth given the trading opportunities in oilseeds and pulses as well as the enhanced focus on value-added agriculture. During the quarter, the nationwide lockdowns particularly impacted your company's performance in hotels, cigarettes, education and stationery products, ESPB, paperboards and packaging businesses. However, it is encouraging that the FMCG other segments delivered a comparable revenue growth of 19%, whilst EBITDA demonstrated strong performance of 42% during the period. This was driven by revenue growth of 34% in staples, convenience foods, health and hygiene products, which represents 75% of the portfolio. Other than hotels and ESPB, progressive normalization was witnessed in the later part of the first quarter across all operating segments. However, the current spate of localized lockdowns is impacting the recovery momentum. Their near-term outlook is uncertain, as consumer trends and industry dynamics constantly evolve in the backdrop of the yet unfolding impact of the pandemic and shape of economic recovery. Will continue to closely monitor the situation and respond with agility to strengthen its market standing while sharply focusing on cost reduction measures. Your company's presence across agriculture, manufacturing, services enables it to make a larger contribution to the nation. ITC is today one of the top 3 Indian corporates in private sector in terms of contribution to the exchequer. I am sure you will take pride that your company is the only enterprise in the world of comparable dimensions to be carbon positive, water positive, and solid waste recycling positive for more than a decade. ITC has been ranked number 1 amongst its peers and number 3 overall on ESG performance in the food products industry by Sustainalytics, a renowned global ESG rating company. Your company has also been rated AA by MSCI ESG, the amongst global tobacco companies. This year, your company's paperboard unit at Kowai became the first facility in India and the second in the world to be awarded the Alliance for Water Stewardship Platinum Level Certification, the highest recognition for water stewardship in the world. It is a matter of deep satisfaction that your company supports over 6 million livelihoods. As the pandemic unfolded, your company contributed with agility, resilience, and compassion to adapt to the new norm. A COVID contingency fund of rupees 215 crores was set up to address the needs of the distressed. Together with local authorities, a combination of cooked meals, food and hygiene products were also distributed across 25 states and union territories. To ensure liquidity in the hands of farmers, your company's procurement of agri-produce was intensified. ITC has also worked with the government's MG Narega program to create 7.6 lakh person days of work in just 45 days. ITC also extended financial support to its supply chain partners for obtaining COVID-19 insurance cover for the associates covering hospitalization and diagnostic expenses. Your company ramped up the production and resumed distribution in record time with extreme focus on safety protocols. Over 180 factories manufacturing essential products in foods, personal care, hygiene, as well as paperboards and packaging were progressively made operational. More than 85% of your company's WDs and associated warehouses were made operational within 10 days of lockdown, servicing millions of consumers with highly motivated frontline teams. Responding with agility to emerging consumer needs, your company fast-tracked the design, development, and go-to-market strategy of innovative products and services. The Savlon portfolio of hygiene products was augmented with differentiated offerings including disinfectant sprays, advanced Hexa sanitizers, soaps, body wash, germ protection wipes, and so on. Other innovative products include Neem Wash with 100% natural action for washing vegetables and fruit, B Natural Plus range of immunity beverages, Bingo range of new snacks, a wide array of ITC MasterChef frozen foods, and a variety of frozen vegetables to cater to the increased demand for safe and high quality products. Your company also repurposed its perfume manufacturing facility in Manpura, Himachal Pradesh on a war footing. Manufacture of ITC's hygiene products like Savlon sanitizers was ramped up by 275 times to cater to the surge in demand. To reach millions of consumers confined to their home, your company was the first mover in entering into collaborations with companies such as Domino's, Swiggy, Zomato, Dunzo, and Amway to leverage their direct-to-home reach. The innovative ITC Store on Wheels initiative was launched to directly service residential complexes. It is immensely inspiring to witness the extraordinary efforts put in by your company's frontline warriors amidst such adversity. Stories abound of team members who commuted over long distances with a lot of difficulty to ensure continuity of operations, of donning the cap of others to operate units, of traveling hundreds of miles to motivate potential employees to relocate from their home districts to our safe factories, and so on. These examples of dedication and commitment by Team ITC bring immense pride, and I would like to place on record today my deepest appreciation on behalf of the board. Over the last few months, the pandemic caused unprecedented disruption to economic activity the world over, preparing the already slowing global economy into a recessionary shock. World output is estimated to contract by 5% this year, representing the deepest recession since the Great Depression. Estimates for the Indian economy indicate a substantial contraction in 2021, with several sectors experiencing severe demand destruction. This is likely to shrink livelihood opportunities, causing a severe consumer spends. Such a situation undoubtedly calls for a strategic response focusing on the rigorous pursuit of value-accretive opportunities, leveraging your company's institutional strengths on the one hand, whilst driving thrift, cost optimization, and conservation of cash on the other. However, the universal question that engages policymakers, business, and civil society alike is, how do we reimagine the future, not only to survive and revive, but also to thrive in the new normal? To my mind, reimagining the future will encompass three distinct phases which will coexist in the journey ahead. First, a survival phase as corporates brace to manage the current crisis. Second, a reboot phase as businesses align to the new normal with certain segments experiencing demand destruction, some new trends emerging, whilst several pre-crisis trends gain accelerated pace. Third, as the crisis ebbs, corporates will have to gear up for the next normal, with some trends moderating, some remaining at an elevated level, certain segments witnessing recovery, whilst new opportunities and industry dynamics get constantly redefined. I am deeply convinced that the future will belong to purposeful enterprises who will constantly build competitiveness with agility and innovation to respond speedily to external shocks and emerge even stronger from the crisis. It is this compelling strategic response that drives your company to strengthen organizational vitality in a manner that is future ready, fosters extreme competitiveness, whilst contributing meaningfully to the vision of our Atmanirbhar Bharat. This vitality is today manifest in the robust ecosystem of your company, where differentiated products and services can move from the drawing board to market in record speed, where trusted world-class Indian brands have been built and nurtured, where supply chains can be realigned to react swiftly to disruptions, where timely partnerships can be orchestrated, where extreme focus is provided to sweating assets and getting more out of less, where critical infrastructure and relationships nurtured across the value chain can be repurposed to sharpen competitive advantage, where sustainability is embedded in strategy and action to make larger societal value creation an integral part of business outcomes, and where dedicated talent is inspired by a larger sense of purpose. Your company's investments in state-of-art integrated manufacturing facilities with a distributed footprint that support indigenous supply chains enabled swift realignment and resilience to changing circumstances. Such close-to-market factories ensure product freshness, improve market responsiveness, enable cost optimization, and provide heightened focus on product hygiene, safety, and quality. Building resilience and responsible competitiveness is integral to your company's DNA and a strategic driver of, of growth, creating enduring value for shareholders. The current pandemic reinforces the need for resilience, which will continue to be an area of strategic priority for your company. Let me now dwell on a few key themes and highlight how your company's competitive ability reinforces its future readiness. Global research today points to the consumer's increasing demand for products, services that focus on health, wellness, safety, and hygiene. Consumers continue to prefer trusted brands. Quite expectantly, the demand for essential products in the food and hygiene segments witnessed a surge. New preference for organic, naturals, and fresh products, though consumers also seek indulgence, comfort eating, and even resort to revenge consumption. Frozen food, ready-to-eat or cooked meals score high on convenience during these trying times. The home has now become the epicenter of life, dining out, entertainment, and socializing. Cooking exotic meals, becoming an accomplished home chef are new entertainment and family occasions. Discretionary spends are down, and there is evidence of values in behavior. There is a shift to larger basket purchases, large value packs with infrequent shopping experience. Digital shopping surged exponentially, even as neighborhood grocery stores emerged as the lifeline for essential supplies. Your company's innovation engine is at work 24/7 to develop future-ready products. This was leveraged by your company to rapidly introduce over 40 high-quality, first-to-market products and variants during the pandemic to meet emerging consumer demand. While these science-led innovations witnessed encouraging consumer response, the surge in demand for your company's portfolio of food and hygiene products required a substantive scale-up in capacity, contributing to the robust performance evident in the Q1 results. Such agile response stands testimony to your company's unique enterprise assets nurtured over time. These strengths are manifest in deep consumer insights, superior agri-sourcing strengths, state-of-art manufacturing facilities, cutting-edge R&D, cuisine expertise of hotels, in-house packaging expertise, and a widespread and efficient distribution infrastructure. The pandemic accelerated manifold the transition to digitalization, which was already moving at high velocity. Apart from e-commerce, digital entertainment, work from home conferencing, telemedicine, education, learning and skill development, e-services, social media, communications have all experienced exponential surge. Accelerated digital transformation is integral to your company's future-ready strategy and is increasingly being harnessed to enhance competitive advantage. New technologies such as Industry 4.0, artificial intelligence, big data, IoT, and machine learning are being deployed by all businesses, including your company's supply chain and logistics, to enhance operational effectiveness. Substantial investments have been made in the creation of a digital ecosystem to drive smart manufacturing, product quality, traceability, and supply chain agility, amongst others. This accelerated digital journey has begun to demonstrate appreciable outcomes. Your company's marketing command center, 6sense, leverages cloud technology, cutting-edge social media engagement tools, and a digital marketing and analytics platform to drive contextual communication and product development rapidly. The center has today developed into a real-time repository on market trends. Based on the insights gained, several digital campaigns have been rolled out and product variants developed. For example, social media trends like Dalgona coffee were leveraged to deepen consumer engagement for ITC's Sunbeam Beaten Cafe and introduce a new variant in a long shelf life ambient format. Taking its digital interventions further, your company swiftly launched an online ordering system for retailers to address the surge in demand during the pandemic. Enhanced presence across e-commerce platforms led to accelerated growth in sales and marketing of ITC's FMCG products. Your company's wholly owned subsidiary, ITC Infotech, has developed appreciable domain-led expertise in emerging areas of digital and automation solutions and is your company's strategic partner in its journey of digital transformation. The rapid pace of digital adoption worldwide offers immense promise for this business. The pandemic saw an explosive adoption of digital tools and platforms, which is poised to redefine business operations and consumer engagement significantly. Your company continues to invest in building its digital enterprise capacity and capabilities to stay ahead of the curve and shape formidable strengths for the future. Even before the outbreak, the world was in the throes of a sustainability crisis with increasing frequency of extreme weather events, climate change-induced vulnerability, poverty and hunger challenges, as well as the crying need to create gainful livelihood for millions of people. The pandemic aggravated this situation by causing havoc to livelihoods across nations, making it the most critical sustainability issue today. According to recent studies, the number of people in extreme poverty may rise to over 1 billion during the pandemic. And with the lockdown phases impacting almost 2.7 billion workers of 4 in 5 of the world's workforce. India will mirror this global trend with the crisis severely impacting livelihoods across many sectors. Compounding this is the threat of climate change, no longer be ignored given that it leads the top 5 long-term risks in the Global Risk Report 2020 of the World Economic Forum. As I have often emphasized, it is imperative that businesses, as an integral part of society, embed sustainability in its core strategy and play a transformative role in securing the future of generations to come. Your company's vision to serve a larger national purpose has inspired unique business models that build substantial economic, environmental, and social capital for the nation. Over the years, competitive and inclusive value chains have been built, which are anchored by ITC's world-class brands. ITC's social investment initiatives build capacities for tomorrow through extensive vocational training, women empowerment program, and supplementary education. In addition, the company's extensive interventions in agriculture help in empowering millions of farmers. Your company's superior environmental benchmarks in all its operations, creation of large forestry and water resources, as also a renewable energy portfolio accounting for 41% of total energy consumption, makes ITC an icon of environmental stewardship. Several innovations backed by R&D have led to path-breaking initiatives. For example, your company's paperboards as well as packaging businesses have introduced several innovative sustainable packaging solutions. These include the recyclable barrier board Philo series as an innovative substitute for single-use plastics in the food service segment, and the biodegradable Omega series as an alternative to plastic-coated containers and cups, and so on. Your company has also pioneered a replicable multi-layered plastic waste management model in Pune, providing an end-to-end solution for such waste into commercial products based on technical know-how of the ITC's Life Sciences and Technology Center. Your company has set ambitious sustainability for the future. ITC aspires to meet 50% of its total energy consumption from renewable sources by 2030. Your company intends to sequester over 4 times the CO2 emissions from its operations, as well as create rainwater harvesting potential to cover 5 times its net water consumption over the next decade. As part of its waste management program, the company aims to ensure that 100% of its packaging is reusable, recyclable, or compostable in the next decade. Your company's leadership in sustainability reinforces its aspiration to be a future-ready enterprise responsive to the needs of society. Nearly 2/3 of the country's population reside in rural India, with almost half of the total workforce dependent on agriculture. Despite the potential in India's agri sector, farmers continue to face challenges, depleting water resources and effective market linkages. Aggravating these challenges is the threat of climate change, as rightly highlighted in the recent RBI report, which states that volatile rainfall intensity, increase in extreme weather events, and rising temperatures can severely impact agriculture. Compounding these challenges are the large wastages in perishables and insignificant value addition in agri-products, which impacts the farmer's earning potential. It is therefore critical that the latent power of next generation agriculture is unleashed to raise farmer incomes and drive a virtuous cycle of consumption, investment, and employment, whilst insulating the farmers from the threat of climate change by large scale promotion of sustainable agriculture practices. Path-breaking reforms provide an unparalleled opportunity to transform agriculture. In the true spirit of Atmanirbhar Bharat, your company has over several decades engaged deeply with farmers to address multi-dimensional challenges and co-create sustainable solutions to raise rural income. Powered by ITC's celebrated eChopal and your company's social investments, large-scale interventions have been implemented to enable climate-smart agriculture, enhance productivity, promote value addition, expand market access and exports. To fuel agriculture and combat climate change, ITC's water stewardship program have brought soil and moisture conservation to over 1 million acres, while initiatives for demand-side management of water that enable more crop per drop cover more than 2 lakh acres across 6 states, reducing consumption by as much as 20 to 45%. Your company's agribusiness lends distinctive competitive advantage to its branded packaged foods business, with superior agri-sourcing that focuses on identity preservation, traceability and certification, as well as lower transaction costs. Today, your company is one of India's largest integrated agri-enterprises with a segment revenue of over 10,200 crores. It is also a significant exporter of value-added agri-products and the largest procurer of wheat in the private sector. Your company sources over 3 million tons of agri-products from 225 districts in 22 states. Several competitive agri chains have been assiduously built over time to benefit farmers. The wheat and spices value chain is anchored by the Ashirwad brand as well as exports. The potato value chain is driven by ITC's Bingo Snacks. The fruits and vegetables value chain is powered by ITC's Be Natural Juices, Farmland and ITC MasterChef frozen foods. And the dairy value chain leverages Ashirwad Swasti dairy products and Sunfeast Wonders milk-based beverages. These vibrant value chains provide consumers high-quality products whilst generating substantial livelihood. Your company's increasing engagement across the perishables value chain included value-added products in frozen, purees, and dehydrated formats will also spur investment in climate-controlled agriculture and food processing. Your company is well poised to expand its horizons in the agriculture sector. The transformative agri-reforms will open up new opportunities. These measures are likely to enhance operational efficiencies and accelerate your company's journey towards building a robust and future-ready value-added agri-products portfolio catering to both the B2B and B2C channels. Your company is stepping up engagements in wheat, potato, chili, and fruits and vegetables through a crop value chain cluster model to connect small farmers to markets. The company expects to support 3,000 FPOs with more than 1 million farmers across 24 crop value chain clusters in 21 states, shaping competitive agri-value chains and enhancing farmer incomes. These value chains will be anchored by ITC's large-scale investments in food processing, its vibrant brands, as well as exports. Innovation is an elixir of growth that continuously builds competitiveness and strengthens resilience in times of crisis. Your company's deep R&D capabilities are an invaluable asset, enabling it to seize emerging opportunities. With more than 350 highly qualified scientists, LSTC has set up futuristic centers of excellence in sciences, agri-sciences, and materials, and has filed over 900 patents. Your company also engages with the startup ecosystem to gain insights from their vibrant, innovative capabilities, and where appropriate, is open to making investments. The advanced scientific platforms in health, hygiene, and immunity lend competitive edge to your company's consumer products and in recent times also enable an accelerated response to the pandemic. In addition to the different range of Savlon products mentioned earlier, other innovations developed by LSTC include the Be Natural Plus beverage, Ashirwad Swasti fortified milk and ghee, Sunfeast digestive Vedamari with goodness of fiber and Ayurvedic herbs, fortified Yippee noodles with 5 vital nutrients, and so on. Your company is working on multiple value propositions in the area of functional foods and nutrition. The continued effort is to develop products with lower sodium and sugar, as also enrich and fortify them with value-added nutrients and ingredients such as probiotics, prebiotics, fibers, nuts, seeds, and so on. Innovative products are also being developed for a healthier lifestyle relating to Indian traits in diabetes, bone health, cardiovascular, immunity, gluten-free, gut health, cognition, amongst others. Your company's FMCG products like Mangaldeep Agarbattis have also innovated with a low smoke variant that emits 80% lesser smoke, whilst ESPB continuously works with LSTC to create superior writing experiences. These times of crisis bring to the fore the critical role that inspired talent plays in building resilience of enterprises that are built to last. Your company believes in nurturing a talented pool of preneurs, entrepreneurial professionals who operate with a startup mindset but with the crucial advantage of its institutional resources. The pool of distribution provides cutting-edge development support to create the preneurs of the future. The preneurial mindset, adaptive capacity, and deep commitment of your company's distributed leadership, together with the inspiration to serve a larger national purpose, form the fulcrum of the resilience demonstrated during these difficult times and will continue to build strength in the years to come. Your company's superordinate goal to serve larger national priorities is enshrined in its credo of nation first, sabse bade. The vision to create multiple drivers of future-ready businesses, competitive and inclusive value chain that retain larger value in India is deeply aligned to the Prime Minister's clarion call for an Atmanirbhar Bharat. Your company is recognized as a pioneer in enabling agriculture transformation. Following the success of ITC's 12 Mahine Haryali program, aligned to the government's doubling farmer income vision, we are now ready to implement e-Chopal 4.0 at scale and bring the benefits of the digital our farmers even more effectively. This digital platform, designed as a crop-agnostic, integrated solution framework, will synergistically aggregate technologies like remote sensing, precision farming, drone-based services, quality assaying, and e-marketplace, and many others. It is now EC's vision to empower 10 million farmers in India, multiplying livelihoods that will benefit over 50 million people. Your company's large afforestation initiative covering over 800,000 acres not only enables competitive fiber sourcing for its paperboards business, but has also generated 147 million days of employment for marginal farmers. Your company has also invested in an indigenous bamboo value chain to contribute to import substitution and retain larger value in the country. It is estimated that domestic cultivation of bamboo for agarbattis by substituting imports can generate over 22 million days of employment per year. Towards this, the government's recent policy interventions to promote indigenous bamboo cultivation will go a long way in generating gainful livelihoods. Your company is already sourcing Mangaldeep brand and promoting nurseries in Northeast India, many of which are run by women. Supporting rural progress and prosperity is one company's large-scale social that enhances the livelihood generating capacity and enriches environmental resources. Over 77 public-private partnerships have been forged with state governments and public institutions to bring complementary skills and resources together to benefit rural communities. In collaboration with Niti Aayog, has trained 15 lakh farmers in 27 backward districts of 8 states under the aspirational districts program covering 15 crops. The results have been heartening, with productivity increasing significantly by 53%, cultivation costs reducing by 15%, and net farmer incomes increasing between 200%. Over 74,000 sustainable livelihoods have been generated for women. More than 81,500 youth have benefited from ITC's vocational training initiatives, and around 7,75,000 children have received supplementary education. Over 1.8 million animals have been covered through the Livestock Development Initiative. In line with its abiding vision to make a meaningful contribution to inclusive growth, your company's portfolio of world-class land enables retention of larger value within the country in alignment to the call for vocal for local. Supporting the manufacture of these products are the Make in India investment, state-of-art ICMLs, and in India's largest paperboard facilities that contribute to the nation's modern industrial infrastructure, creating livelihoods across the value chain. The company also promotes local entrepreneurship across states in manufacturing ITC's diverse products. Your company has also created some of the most iconic property to enrich India's tourism landscape. The creation and ownership of intellectual property is critical for a country's progress. When such intellectual capital is manifest in successful Indian trademarks that can win against globally reputed brands, it serves as a force multiplier for a larger value creation for the country apart from being a badge of national honor. Your company's endeavor to create winning Indian trademarks aims to build such intellectual capital and larger value for the country. Your company is today at an important juncture, as the investments made in the past to build the diverse businesses demonstrate even larger promise to create sustained value for our shareholders and the nation. There are few enterprises in the world that have built so many businesses and brands in such a relatively short span of time, gaining encouraging market standing and leadership in several segments. Your company's agility, compassionate action, and adaptive capabilities during these trying circumstances demonstrates its timeless and enduring strengths. Undoubtedly, the short term will be immensely challenging as the crisis plays out its course. However, we remain optimistic that your company's focus on top strategic priorities and a superordinate national purpose will continue to create larger value for the country and its stakeholders. As I conclude, I would like to place on record my gratitude to all our partners and associates who have bravely stood with us in serving the country in these difficult times. I take pride in ITC's dedicated and committed talent who have left no stone to take the company to greater heights despite being constrained by the tough circumstances. On behalf of the board, may I thank you, our valuable shareholders, for your encouragement through the years. As always, I will depend on your support as we steer the company through this challenging journey to build an even greater future. My best wishes to you and your families. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.